Hey,
You?
Indiana Jones ranking.
Yes.
We're ranking them. We're not doing a tier list
No.
because there's only 5.
Yeah.
So let's get down to business. What's the obvious worst one?
How are you just jumping right into this? I am so buzzed right now.
What's the worst Indiana Jones? Because there's an obvious answer.
Acknowledge it. Don't just move past
Nope,
that.
I'm going to move right past it. Okay? Grind.
This is the
Fight.
second one we're filming
Move.
today. What? I
Bro,
forgot
the first
already.
one only took 15 minutes to film. What do you mean the second one we're filming
But
today?
I'm on my third
Like it's
beer
some
and second
horrible
shot.
So the worst one is clearly Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
No.
What?
I hated the second one as a child.
Are you serious? Well,
It's
listen,
been a while. To be fair, it's been a while.
I will say that I understand. I would think the bottom 2 are interchangeable to me between, what is the second one called?
Something of Doom.
Temple of Doom.
Yes.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yes.
I would say that and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull are interchangeable as the bottom 2.
Okay. I think that, for me personally, the only reason why Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is better is just because I brought it up in the review for the 5th film. Does that come out?
Destiny.
Does that come out before or after this?
Before.
Okay, good. So if you saw that, like I got
Link in the
really
bio.
into that, and I got really into aliens. So that movie, I was super excited. Did you know
No.
that they weren't allowed to call them aliens?
Yeah, I know. That's why they're interdimensional beings. Because Steven Spielberg was like, I just did 3 movies with aliens.
Yes. Did you know that R2D2 and C3PO are in the original Raiders of the Lost Ark, carved in the side of a temple?
Yeah.
Okay, I think everybody knows
George
that at
Lucas.
this point. Yeah.
I'm going to say 4 is the worst because, like we were talking about before, there's a very specific point where it goes from like, oh, this feels like an indie movie to CG just for the sake of CG. Stupidity just for the sake of stupidity. And I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure George Lucas directed and wrote the movie.
Yeah.
That makes total sense. Because it feels like, again, I'm saying this without knowing, and I haven't done any research on them because I've seen all of these movies within the last 6 days for the first time. It feels like they went, okay, so his dialogue was not great in the prequels and some of his ideas. And then he went, I want to make another Indiana Jones movie. And Harrison Ford went, fuck yeah, let's do it. And they let him run. And it just feels like at a certain point...
Wait, but no, those aren't his movies.
It's him and Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, but Spielberg directs them.
Really?
I think so, or at least he writes them. I could be. They're both involved in all of them, but Star Wars is George Lucas's baby, and
Spielberg directed the first 4. He directed all 4 but the new one.
Who directed this one?
James Mangold, the man behind Logan.
Really?
Which is why the bad guy in Logan is also one of the bad guys in this movie.
He's been popping up a lot, and he's usually Nazi-ish. Except in this, he is a Nazi. I like him as a villain. He's pretty good, but he's...
So 4
Have you
is the
seen
worst.
Sandman?
No.
He's worse than a Nazi.
He's a demon.
He is a demon, and he murders people. And he has eyeballs for teeth. Teeth for eyeballs. That's what I meant. Teeth for eyeballs. That's much worse.
So I'm going to say the worst one is Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
And I'm going to go
Between the CG,
with Temple of Doom.
Shia's not that great.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. Because Shia LaBeouf and the CG, so it is slightly better. Because at least the original one is more of an actual Indiana Jones film.
So we can agree then that Temple of Doom is the second worst.
Yes.
It's fun. It's nice to see Indy again. Kalima.
Kind of cool. Memorable
Very cool.
moment. It has its moments in that movie. It's
It
not a
really
bad
does.
movie.
Not at all.
No.
Not as good as the first.
No.
Not as good as Sean Connery. Not as good as
Connery. Can't do that
some
voice.
of the... I can't do. I was about to try it. I can't do it either.
Sean Connery.
Some of the jumps, some of the action beats and the fun stuff in this movie are very different. And I think next week we have to change spots because I clearly only talk with this hand that's in front of my face on the camera.
Whip my hair back and forth. Whip my hair.
This is going to be us at emo night karaoke.
Yes.
Us and like 6 other people.
6. It's going to be packed.
And it's karaoke too.
Yeah.
That means we only get to perform 1 song.
I'm sorry, are you putting on a performance?
Yeah.
Are you?
I was thinking about doing 2, maybe 3. Depends on how many people
That's
are there.
usually how I feel, yeah.
So, bottom 2. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Temple of Doom. What comes third? And I feel like it's kind of
fifth
obvious.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dial of Destiny.
Definitely.
100%. It's
It
not
is a
necessarily
middle
like
of the
it's bad.
road indie film.
Yes.
And the only negative things about it is the modern
the CG?
technology used in it.
Yep. 100%.
If it had more of the older stuff, it would be pretty good.
It would be. If it was more...
And the story.
it's not even like in terms of the technology. It's in terms of the cinematography. It's if you could just leave the long takes, leave Indy to do the stupid shit that he does. And I understand that you needed to use the CG to create backstory for the story we were going to use. But if you have to do something like that to create the backstory, then there's another story to be told where you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Pretty easy one.
Yeah. Also,
like a B-tier
The only
movie.
thing I don't like about it is they introduced a whole new friend to have as the goddaughter instead of the dude what we call him before? Sully?
Sala.
Sala. Yeah. Easily one of his children could have been the granddaughter, but no,
Yes.
they made all of them like 7, introduced a new character, and made her like 25, and the other dude, who's been in none of the other movies to my knowledge, only added him because he's the stereotypical Disney guy when they need a German accent, along with the other dude who's the main villain of this movie.
Isn't he also... Shaw is...
He's the dude from Winter Soldier.
Yes, what is his name?
I don't know. He's in Your Highness. The only other thing I know him from. He does not have a penis in that one. He is a smooth man.
Not even gonna... So
Underrated movie.
So you have the top 2 then, which I feel like is, again, easy.
Yeah.
Number 2 is The Last Crusade.
I gotta think about this for a second. It's been a while since I've seen the third one, but I remember loving it so much.
It's very good. I will admit that, but I think the first one is better.
The only reason why I'm gonna give the first one better is because it started it all.
Yeah.
I think adding, as much as I love his girlfriend, future wife in the first one, whose name I can't remember right now.
Girlfriend, future wife, Marion.
Like the actress herself, love her in everything she's in. She's fantastic, but you're not gonna top Sean Connery. Yeah. And so like, but yeah, the first one's so good. So yeah,
It really is.
So 3,
That's easy.
yeah.
So now, if you had to put them in tiers, right?
Well, hold on, say it. You skipped the first one. I know we kind of mentioned it, but like, say
What?
it. The best
The
one's
best one is the first one. Yeah,
Okay.
100%. Harrison Ford's at the top of his game.
Yeah.
The budget's not too bloated to the point where they're trying to do crazy shit just to do crazy shit.
Yeah.
The story's nice and simple, but it's also simple, and they're like, from the get-go.
The effects are also insane
Incredibly,
for the
yeah.
time. Insane for now. If I saw that in a movie now, I'd be like, holy shit! Like that man just
That
melted.
man melted in front of me. But it's also, I like a lot that it, like, from the get-go, they're like, oh, we're finding the Ark of the Covenant, and there's all this idea behind it, and you're like, oh, that seems like holy and supernatural. And then everybody just fucking melts, and their souls get taken.
I think that's also what really carries that one in the third one for me, is they rely heavily on the Christianity, and growing up with a Christian background, even though I'm not like super religious or anything, just you know a lot of the background, you know the lore.
What was the thing in the third one?
The Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Yes, Monty Python.
The Holy Hand Grenade.
Yes.
Count to 3.
Can we throw that one in the mix?
Not one.
Where would you put that?
Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
In the Anna Jones universe,
Number
where
one.
would you put that? Number
100%,
1?
yeah.
Okay, good.
We are the knights who say... Neat! Your arm's cut off. It's just a flesh
We're going
wound.
to make a lot of people mad with that.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail is fucking great, okay?
You want to rate all the Monty Python movies?
I've never seen all of them.
There's like 3.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail is clearly number 1.
Monty Python and the Life of Brian, and Monty Python and the Meaning of Life. The Life of Brian is about the dude who everyone thinks is Jesus, but isn't. He was the baby born next to Jesus, and he lives his entire life. People are like, you're the Messiah. He's like, I'm not the Messiah. And they're like, that makes you the Messiah.
Like, it's that guy.
And then the Life of, the Meaning of Life is just a whole bunch of skits put together back to back to back, and they're pretty good.
Fuck that.
They're pretty good.
All right, never mind. I take it back.
Okay. But no, the Holy Grail's the best one.
The Holy Grail is the best Indiana Jones movie.
You know,
to
we
date.
don't even need to rank it. We just did it. There you go. It's a bonus.
So if you had to put them in tiers then, right?
Monty Python top tier.
I'm gonna S tier. Top of S tier.
S tier.
So I'm gonna go first, and then you can go right after me. All right. So fucking Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, C tier.
Why are you starting at 4?
Because I'm starting from worst to best.
Oh, yeah.
I give it a solid C.
C, yeah. Wow, there's not a real bad one in this franchise.
No.
Which is weird, because people talk a lot of shit about that movie.
Just like the MCU.
I beg to differ.
Yeah,
Have you seen Thor 2?
that's pretty bad. Honestly,
Or The Hulk?
not that bad. Temple of Doom,
I rated it with you.
I would probably give it a top of B tier. Oh no, not top of B. Top of C tier. Temple of Doom and Crystal Skull are both fun, but they're both like...
I'm also giving it
C.
D tier, but above the other one.
No, I said C.
Yeah, but I'm giving it D.
So that means you're saying it's worse than...
Did we both say C for the first one?
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot. Yes, both C. I thought it was at D, and I'm like, I can't put it a whole
You're confusing
tier
me.
over.
You're about to change the whole ranking.
I'm a little buzzed.
It's all right. Dial of Destiny is an easy top of B tier movie. The only one in B tier.
Yeah, like, if there was anything else in it, it would be the top. You're right. Yeah.
Last Crusade, A tier.
S.
S?
S.
I'll give it A.
I'm putting them both in S.
Both of them.
I don't have a problem with either of those movies.
I'll agree with you. They both go in S tier.
Yeah.
Bing Bang Boom.
There you go.
That's an easy, quick ranking.
It is.
It's crazy. I wish you were here when we did John Wick.
Yeah.
You still haven't seen John Wick 4.
I have not. We're going to watch it tomorrow.
We could re-rank them. We did a tier list last time. We could rank them.
I mean,
I could do it again.
We'll do that in the main episode, so it's not a whole thing.
Bing, bang, boom.
Okay.
I was agreeing with you.
Is there anything else you want to talk about this since it was a little quick? Anything about the movies that you want to mention?
Nah, dude, I'm good. I'm real good.
Okay.
Straight to the point.
Yeah.
Not a podcast anymore. We're YouTubers, content creators.
No, it's still a podcast.
Okay, so what have we done? We did the DCEU tier list last week. We talked about Oceangate. We've talked about
You know what?
Spider-Man.
Check out the old tier list. The list is below. Bowlers yourselves. I don't know. I just started. No. Anything bowlers? The anything?
We've done tons of tier lists. Metallica, Fast and Furious, Assassin's Creed, Spider-Man, DCEU, Transformers, Call of Duty Zombies, Star Wars, Fallout Boy. Link is in the bio.
How long before we start doing tier lists of our own tier lists?
That's too fucking meta. We're not there yet. All right,
Shit.
folks, have a great day. Link in the bio.
Bye.
Subscribe.